Good morning, children. This is 4th standard English class. Hope you all are doing well and completing your work day to day, right? Yes, coming to our academics. In block 1, we have learnt about the golden goose. We have learnt about golden goose. In this block, he had given us two stories, children. The first one, which we have already learnt, the golden goose. Right? I have explained you the story, the golden goose. I have explained you how to write beginning, middle and end of the story. In the next class, I have explained you how to identify the key details and how to write a summary by using key details. Right? Now, what is the moral of the story, the golden goose? The moral of the story is we should not be greedy. Moral is we should not be greedy. Yes? If you remember, the old woman was greedy, right? Because of her, the golden goose lost her golden feathers. Fine. Now, in the same block 1, the second story we are having, that is the torch. The second story we are having the torch. This story is also based on the same moral. This story also, the torch is also based on the same moral that we should not be greedy. Meanwhile, I want to remind you, I have given you homework in workbook and I asked you to complete classwork also. The golden goose lesson keywords, meanings and make sentences I asked you to write. Have you completed? Hope you all have completed. Now open your reader, children. I am going to read the lesson for you. Because the sentences are very easy to understand, I am just going to read the lesson. Okay. And I told you in the previous class to read and write in your rough book the key details, character, setting, beginning, middle and end of the story. Have you completed that? Hope so you have completed. Now, shall we go for the torch lesson? This is your cover picture of the torch. This is the cover picture of the torch. Can you see the cover picture? What can you guess by seeing the cover picture? There is a torch and the torch light is focused on a pen stand, right? That pen stand is in yellow color. And which mineral will be in yellow color and it is shining? If it is shining means it might be a mineral, right? It might be a mineral. This is just my guessing. After reading the story, you are going to understand. Okay, cover picture they have given. Title they have given the torch. Name of the author and keywords. Right? Now, already you read the story. That's why I'm going to just read the story. While reading the story, I want you to keep your finger wherever I read. Is it clear? Once again, I am showing you the cover picture. Now you are going to keep the page ready. Turn to the page and we are going to start reading the lesson. Yes, open your reader, children. The torch lesson, page number 18. Okay. Keep your finger wherever I read, and as I told you, I am not going to explain. The sentences are very easy to understand. Try to understand when I read the content. Okay. There once was an old scientist named Dr. Ganesha who loved to help people. One late summer evening, he made a discovery by accident. He found a way to turn anything into gold. The electricity went off and his torch was not working. Using a few materials lying here and there, he made a new type of battery. By mistake, he left the torch on when he went to bed. It lay on his desk, shining on a pen stand. The next day, he found that the pen stand had turned to pure gold. Go to the next page. Over the next few days, he tried the torch on other objects. He found that they turned into gold if the light from the torch shone on them for at least half a day. Dr. Ganesha was thrilled. He thought about all the good such an invention could do for humanity. He decided to help people as much as he could. Turn to the next page. One day, when he went for a morning walk, he came across a woman sitting on the front steps of her small house, crying. Dr. Ganesha asked her what was wrong. My dear lady, why are you crying? Sniffling, the woman looked up at him. It's been 6 months since I lost my job. I can no longer pay for my daughter's school uniform and books. Even food is too expensive for us. Now she is very sick and I don't have the money for a doctor. What will I do? She started crying all over again. Feeling sad for the woman, Dr. Ganesha placed his hand gently on her shoulder. There, there, things will get better. Don't you worry, he said. Kind Dr. Ganesha pulled something out of his pocket. It was a golden apple. Here, take this. Sell it and take your daughter to the doctor. The woman's eyes opened wide when she saw the apple. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Where did you get this from? The woman asked. Dr. Ganesha told her about the accidental invention of the torch that turned things into gold. The woman said, Thank you so much for your kindness. My name is Maya and I live in this small house with my daughter. The next day, Dr. Ganesha set out to visit children in an orphanage. On his shoulder hung a small bag which held two gold items for the children. Along the way, he spotted Maya sitting on her front steps again crying. What is it, Maya? Is your daughter not well yet? He asked. Oh, she is well, but her school is still too expensive, Maya cried. Seeing Maya's distress, Dr. Ganesha decided to give her the things he had in his bag. Maya beamed as he gave her a large golden doll and golden ball. Watching the scientist walk away, she thought to herself, He's such a nice man, so generous. Maybe I can ask him for more, and so Maya became greedy. In the golden goose, who was greedy, children? That story, old woman was greedy, and here Maya is greedy, right? Now, on each day after that, Maya wanted more gold for herself. Now, the battery held only some amount of power, so the torch could not work more than twice a day. This made Maya angry. She felt that Dr. Ganesha was too old and too slow to give her what she wanted. She decided to steal the torch from him and use it on her own. Now, late one night, when Dr. Ganesha was asleep, Maya sneaked into his house and stole the torch. She reached home and turned it on. She made it shine on a plate. The plate, of course, did not turn to gold because the light had to shine on it for at least half a day. But Maya didn't know that. She tried again and again. The torch began to smoke from being switched on and off so much. Then its glass cracked and it no longer worked. Maya cried as she realized that foolishness of being too greedy, too embarrassed and ashamed to face the scientist again. She shifted to a different city and never met him again. The theft had left Dr. Ganesha deeply saddened, and he decided that he would never again invent a device that turned things to gold. What did you understand by this lesson, children? The torch. There was a scientist, Dr. Ganesha. He used to discover many things, but accidentally he had invented a battery which turned the things into gold. So, with the help of the torch, he used that battery in the torch, and that torch should shine on the item for at least half a day so that the things can turn into gold. As he was passing, he was very much helpful to everyone. So, as he was passing, on his way, he saw one woman sat in front of her house and started crying. Then as he saw her, he started asking what happened. She said that she is Maya and she cannot send her daughter to school because it is too expensive and they don't have proper food to eat. And her daughter is ill also, right? So, what did he do? He gave her a golden apple. What did he give first? Golden apple he gave. And then he said that, don't worry, you can sell this golden apple in the market, get money and give treatment for her daughter. Daughter became well, and again when the next morning when Dr. Ganesha was passing the way, again she sat in front of the house and she started crying. Dr. Ganesha asked, again what happened? Still your daughter is unwell? Then she said, no, my daughter is well, but what happened? Her school is still expensive. She cannot pay the fee, she cannot buy the book, she cannot buy the uniform for her girl. Then what did he do? He gave one big golden ball and golden doll. By seeing this, the woman became very much greedy. That is, Maya became greedy and she wanted to get many more things in gold. Now, what did she think? She thought that Dr. Ganesha was very nice, and he is very old and he is very slow to turn the things into gold and get to her. So what did she do? As she became greedy, she planned that she will go to his house and get the things from him, the torch from him. She brought the torch, she used very many times, but she don't know the main reason that the light should focus on the item for at least half an hour to turn into gold. But what she was doing, she was trying to operate the torch very much, on off. With that, what happened? The battery got spoiled and the torch glass was also broken, and she couldn't operate the torch. So what she got also she lost, and what she tried to get from Dr. Ganesha also she couldn't get, because she became greedy. So in both the stories, the moral was same. The moral is same, that we should not be greedy. And now open your classwork. I think you all remember the instructions how to draw the margins with color pencil. Draw the margins with color pencil and write the heading. Block 1 only. Lesson name as the torch. Bit number 1, keywords. Bit number 2, meanings. Bit number 3, make sentences. Remember, after every bit you are going to draw a line. Understood? Use color pencils only to draw the lines and underline the headings properly. Now, let me give you project work, children. I think while taking the books, you got project work book also. Remember? Yes. Open that book. I will give you project work on the board. You are going to do it. Yes. Hope all are ready with their activity books to do the project. As you open the book, first page, you write the date. On the margin line, write the heading as project 1. On the margin line, write the heading as project 1. And you are going to write a short story, children, based on the same moral that we should not be greedy. Understood? Write a short story based on the moral we should not be greedy. Draw or paste the picture related to the story. So you are going to draw the picture or paste any picture related to the story what you wrote. Understood? And what should be the moral? We should not be greedy. Yes? Very good. I hope you understood what to do and you have understood the story of the torch. What you are going to do in classwork, you are going to write the keywords, meanings, make sentences of the torch lesson. And in the activity book, you are going to do the project which I have given you now. Okay, children? So, meet you in the next class with block number 2. I hope you all complete your work. Thank you.